Today I wanted to share with you my painting process. I'm working on a little house painting, and what I decided to do was mark out some painting sketches first, really to help me loosen up, to think about what marks I want to make, the colour combinations, and ultimately which composition. And I find doing multiples of these as a thumbnail takes off the pressure, stops me being too precious, and is really helpful final painting that I'm going to do. I've found over the years that because I like colour so much, I sometimes feel that I can't get enough of it, and that more colour is better. But actually, what I've also learned in using lots of colours is that it's not better. And so more recently, I've really been limiting my palette, and I will use 3 colours, one red, one yellow, one blue, and then mix from those 3 colours. And also I will use some white, and I'm not using black at the moment either, and that's really helping me. It's forcing me to limit my choices, and then the colours work better together and more harmoniously in the painting. So that's a bit of a tip. So these have all been completed. What I will do now is just have a look through a viewfinder. So I've made this cardboard one, and I'll literally just pop it on top of each picture, maybe even block out more of the colour if I need to, because it does distract me. And then it just gives me an idea of the composition and the colour combinations and whether I like it. So that's the first one. That is my thumbnail, my preliminary or my preparatory sketches before I start the actual painting. Once I'd completed the colour swatches and the painting thumbnails, I then got the canvases ready. I did put a ground on, which is just a wash of colour to get rid of the white, and one of my canvases was already painted on, so I was painting over the top of an old painting, so that makes it more interesting, and I gave it a light white wash over the top, but it did have the other previous painting colours sort of peeping through. And the other canvas, I have just used a wash of burnt sienna on there to give it that warmth. So then I got all the paints out, I've got them all ready, I've mixed some colours, and I started to transfer the thumbnail compositions that I liked onto the canvases, and this is where I got to. That was my first attempt, and you can see the underpainting underneath there. It's quite nice. I like the brush marks, and I like it when I've got a mix of colours in a brush. In fact, that was from the undercoat, I think. Yep, so that's okay. Happy with the composition. Quite liking those contrasts, those colours, the lights and darks. And because I don't want to work singly, because I'll get too precious and I have so much paint left over and I like to use it. This is the second painting. So this one's got This one's got more of the colour all over it at the moment, and it's had, I think I've had 2 attempts at it so far. After lots of to-in and fro-in, I finally finished them, or as much as finished as I think they are for the current time being, and one of them is in a frame, so I'm as happy as I'm going to be with it at the present time. So this is the outcome. That was the first painting, and actually it was the one I was preferring early on, but as things progressed I decided I preferred the other one. So that was painting number 1, which hasn't made it to a frame. And this is painting number 2. So that is the final painting. I quite liked it. I like the atmosphere, I like the feel of it more. It's a bit more dreamy like, and I put it in a frame and I will be hanging it up somewhere and ordering some prints. I hope you found this video useful and insightful. Thanks for watching.